Fantastic. That's great. Hello, and I'm very pleased that we can finish with a few wonderful poems. I've never believed in the distinction that people sometimes make between the arts and the scientists. I believe that we're both part of the same coin, just trying to find the truth. And the poetry competition had lots of fabulous entries. I'm going to read the three winning poems in reverse order. Um, and nobody yet knows who these are, I think, except for Carrie, possibly. Um, and each of these will receive a small cash prize and a book of poems about dogs. So, in third place is Shirley Ferber, has won third place with her poem Season of Horses, which is so alive with the language of horses and has a great ending. So, Seasons of Horses. In 4 beats I walk towards the breeze, hooves playing in rhythm, and the twisting road strengthens and feeds. Herds in the distant hills, beyond the streams with lush green fields, calling through the hums of bees. In 2 beats I rise and trot, nostrils engulfed in wild flowers, jumping over the stream and up the slope, meeting tails and withers with valleys between, whinnies and nickers calling under sunny gleam. In 3 beats we canter as one, ears towards the wind, never shying away or alone. Fetlocks brushing through leaves, oranges and reds all around, tails swishing away flies, calling the search for nuts on the ground. In 4 beats we gallop in speed, eyes wide strong towards the horizon's tall trees, grooming each other in puddles and mud, roaming under rain for cover, calling as the thunder is loud. But at the end of the day, I am home with 2 legs. She loves and keeps me warm, sheltering me from a world of storms. So many thanks to Shirley Ferber for that fabulous poem. I'm going to move on to the second prize winner, who is Ojo Taye, and his poem is called Good Feeling. And I love this poem. It moves across landscapes and different feelings so swiftly and so effectively. Good Feeling. Colours of June and a field rested from war. And today I'd think about the dog. And whenever I hear its unhealthy sound, I taste its sea grief. Leashed to a big red drum without any fodder, I hold a knot of its name in my mouth. Black Labrador, mother of all small kindnesses. At sunset, I see the shadows of orioles coming towards me with a light. And now I wonder if the light comes from the visually impaired woman across the intersection. As if in the woods, I smell quarry everywhere. And I go to sleep hunted because of the story about retrievers, their keen nose and biddable temperament, sporting dogs smiling in my dreams. So far, these brief moments of good feeling. What if they are the true meaning of camaraderie? And like a flute, we hold each other and skate gently across the expanse of a moving landscape. How it looks like a promenade. Thought that was a gorgeous poem by Ojo for the second prize, and the first prize is a poem by Mimi Mannion, and it's called Totem. And it's a strong and simple, powerful story. And I think also weaves in quite a lot of the themes of the conference. So this is Totem. A new girl came in today, another volunteer for the clinic. She was in awe of my beauty. Her sad eyes lit up for a second. I stepped down from my perch. My talons clutched her leather glove. I sent thunder tumbling down her core until her lips parted like clouds and turned into a smile. Her arm yielding up to all of me, 10 pounds of eagle pride. She trembled slightly, shocked by the weight of my majesty. She was afraid of the proximity of my power, my presence, my strength. She should be. With one strike, I could blind her. But there was no need for that, for we were finally seeing eye to eye, man versus beast, healer versus patient. My left wing was broken, but not my spirit. This girl was not so fortunate. She could use some guidance to find her bearings again in this cruel, wild world of clashes and reconciliation, of kins lost and found. Who is rehabilitating whom? So thank you very much to Mimi for what I think everybody will agree is an absolutely stunning winning poem. And all three of those poems I think were absolutely fabulous. And I can't wait to be working with a monthly group. If we can get a monthly group together, I'd absolutely love that. I'm going to finish with a poem that I've written in response to the conference, which is a poem which really attempts to convey my sense of the extraordinary work that ISAS does and the way that they do that work, the brilliant careful way that they do that work. And it's called Every Step Closer Being One Paw Print Better. For anthrozoologist, please read Person who thinks deeply about animals and humans. I saw a light shine down on the world, and we were blessed with new understanding, and we understood the animals, and they understood us. Because there is no Dr. Dolittle, because this can never happen, because we care, because we start with the human and the animal, we study, 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 and we share. We look into the eyes of real life situations, make carefully researched observations, do our best to understand the languages of dogs, elephants, donkeys, cats, rats, horses, and their lives, positions, stress conditions, human and animal interactions in the country, in villages, in big cities around the world. We work carefully, sentence by sentence, paper by paper, send each other beams of light, reason out what is right, discuss, inspect, confer, consult, correct, ideas, percentages, theories, statistics, work out what is real for how humans and animals live and feel. We have seen puppies' paws on the bars, noses in the squares, have seen trauma, but we stay calm, work to reduce harm, with beating hearts and minds of compassion, put ideas to the test, work out what is best, share findings with partner organizations like invisible carers, work towards the whole, towards risk management protocols, multi-agency partnerships, international cooperation, regulation, regulation, regulation. Dog bites, PTSD, mental health, Kathmandu, donkeys, albatrosses, horses, stress reduction too, bereavement, animals as food, NGOs, animal adoption agreements. Our conference overflows with ever-pressing issues in real-life situations, needing bespoke solutions with variations across the nations. So it's NICEAS ICEAS 2020 brings together ideas, results and theories in beams of light that fall on screens across the world. Hearts and minds talk, air fact and feeling, try to get to, keep moving towards that magic place. Every step closer being one paw print better, where animals and the human race may share one health, one welfare, one mutual well-being, where the dogs will be well in Kathmandu, the river will flow, the sky pink with sunrise. In the fields, the ripples sway and shine and hoofbeat of horses. In the parks, the play and run and scamper of happy puppies and pooches. Overhead, the graceful necks and large flapping flight of swans. In the jungle, the lumber and magnificence of elephants. In the sea, the curved prayers of dolphins. For anthrozoologist, please read Person who thinks deeply about animals and humans. For seeking to understand the needs of animals, please read Love. For gin and tonics and beers required, please read Love. For patience, understanding and lifetimes given, please read Love. Thank you. I feel it's been an absolute privilege to be your poet in residence and hope to develop this relationship further. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Matt. We've been getting amazing comments in, lauding your poetry and the award winners. So thanks very much. With that, we